Hey there bookworms, and welcome back to my channel. Now of course you're seeing me in my proud Jamaican colors, and I wanted to share with you that a part of being a proud Jamaican citizen is knowing about our history and culture. So what better way than to kick off this amazing new series than in the month of October. You do know that we celebrate National Heroes Day in October, right? Yep, this new series is all about our national heroes. The history of Jamaica can be found in these individual stories. All of them share the same theme of strength and resilience. So of course, it's only fitting that we focus on these national heroes just in time to celebrate National Heroes Day. In today's video, we're looking at none other than the Right Excellent George William Gordon. Get your pen and papers ready because we're going to learn some interesting facts about this particular national hero. And if you might have missed the previous videos, just go ahead and watch them right here. Are you ready? All right, let's go. Let's take a look at one of Jamaica's national hero, the Right Excellent George William Gordon. George William Gordon was born near Mavis Bank, St. Andrew in 1820, the second of 8 children born to a planter and attorney to several sugar estates in Jamaica and a mulatto slave woman. Quick vocabulary check. A mulatto is a person of mixed white and black ancestry, especially a person with one white and one black parent. He went to live with his godfather from Black River at the age of 10. You see, George had no formal schooling. He was self-educated. He basically taught himself to read and write and perform basic accounting functions. Now, despite his privileged upbringing, Gordon was sympathetic with the plight of the poor blacks. Do you remember in our story with Paul Bogle when we mentioned that the termination of slavery brought freedom and the right to vote, but that a majority of the black population still didn't qualify because they could neither read nor write or afford the high fees that was required? Yes, exactly. It's the same time period. Now, in a time when doing so was unpopular, Gordon subdivided his own land and sold farm lots to the people as cheaply as possible, and he organized a system where they could sell and purchase their produce at fair prices. This gave them an income and an alternative to working on the plantations for extremely low wages. You see, in the face of attempts to crush the spirit of the freed people of Jamaica and again reduce them to slavery, Gordon decided to enter into politics. In 1843, 9 years after slavery was abolished, he was elected to the House of Assembly for St. Thomas. He officially entered politics in 1844 and used this platform to speak out on behalf of the Negro peasants and began to speak up relentlessly for the blacks and coloreds. As a result of his activism, Gordon urged the people to protest. He developed a reputation as a critic of the colonial government, and in particular, the governor of the island, Edward John Eyre. Do you remember him? You see, Gordon criticized Eyre's draconian punishments such as flogging or the treadmills for crimes such as stealing food. Another quick vocabulary check. Draconian means excessively harsh and severe. Now here's where it gets interesting. George William Gordon was originally a baptized Anglican, and that's the church of the ruling class. He later became a Baptist and then a Native Baptist, and that was considered a lower class religion in 1861, where he started setting up chapels in Kingston and St. Thomas. Gordon ordained Paul Bogle as a deacon in his Native Baptist church, and from then on, strong religious and political ties were formed between the two men. Now, during this period of oppression for the Negroes, Paul Bogle was very active in revolting against the system of government. Do you remember how that turned out? After violence broke out at the Morant Bay Courthouse in 1865, during the demonstration that was led by Paul Bogle, Gordon was arrested even though there was no evidence of his involvement. You see, Governor Eyre used the Morant Bay Rebellion as an excuse to get rid of Gordon, whom he suspected was planning the rebellion. Now you see, while soldiers were inflicting brutal violence on the people of St. Thomas, the governor had Gordon arrested at his home in Kingston. He was hanged on October the 23rd, 1865, 2 days before Bogle was captured and hanged. Before his death, Bogle insisted that Gordon had played no part in planning the events leading to the rebellion. But as you can see, Governor Eyre did not care. Now let's get into some interesting facts. George William Gordon was the face on the $10 note, which is now the $10 coin. On October the 27th, 1960, the Jamaica Parliament named the building where Parliament meetings would be kept in Gordon's honor. It was named the George William Gordon House in honor and memory of him because he served in the Jamaican Parliament and supported freedom and justice for all classes in society. This is actually what helped to pave the way for much of the advances in self-government and democracy in Jamaica in the 20th century. Thank you for watching Bookworms, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and continue joining me in the rest of this series. Bye!